What's up, guys? This is Astranox Showcase of Angel of Light Angelica. And let me tell you, she feels broken. Yeah, she is going to be very annoying to deal with. And let me show you why. I was using Lilius to trigger duo attacks, right? And her skill 1 has silence. And when the target is silenced, you push back their combat units by 25%. So you can do some really crazy stuff with that. So if you have enough speed and the enemy team is attacking other heroes, then, Angel of Light Angelica, then she's gonna be getting a bunch of combat units and she's gonna cycle faster. And when you're fighting the AI, like, you have to remember, this is a guild war, right? You are fighting an AI. It's not a real player, right? And same deal in arena. So, of course, you can bait the elements to attack other heroes than Light Angelica, which means it's easy for her to cycle faster. And look at that. With high effectiveness, you're going to be able to silence, Soulburn, silence, and just keep on doing it. The Soulburn is 10 souls. And then when you trigger a duo attack with her, then there's more silencing. And if there's silence, well, you can't do much. And yeah, I mean, look at this team. It's a dangerous team, but if you can lock down a hero like a Ruel of Light with constant silences, then look at that. Like, she's getting her CR pushed. Landy is gonna do an AoE here, and here's the passive that will trigger. There we go. We got the skill nullifier. The whole team. This thankfully has a cooldown of 3 turns, I believe. So, not bad. Yeah, it's 3 turns. 2 turns too good. I remember it. It's 3 turns. But it removes a debuff from the whole team. Right there, that's really good. Because, I mean, what if you had an able to buff debuff? Well, that is removed. And then you get the skill nullifier. So you can build her slower, you can build her with more health, more defense, and she's going to be cycling because the rest of the team is going to get attacked. If they have heroes that attack everyone, then she's going to cycle pretty fast. So you don't need that much speed on her, and she's a mage, she's got high defense, so you can definitely have quite a bit of defense percentage substats on her. So have her on speed, have her on immunity, and you can see that with the amount of effectiveness that I have with her, Memory Imprints, which are very easy to unlock because you just need to feed Angelica into her. So that's more effectiveness for you. That is what, 27% effectiveness more? So you can really shut down a hero hard, and not only one hero, you can shut down more than one because that, again, her passive, right? And like, that skill 3 is so dangerous. Now, I'm using her on Tagil's Ancient Book because I want to try her with combos like Ambitious Tywin and herself. Since she removes 2 buffs with her skill number 3, that preps, a Tywin real nice because you're going to be able to land a bunch of stuns, hopefully, on the enemy. So, while they probably silenced, anyways, so what? They can't do anything. Oh, God. And that's unable to buff debuff for 2 turns. That is silenced for 1 turn with the skill 3. And then the hero that's really annoying could be, a Soul Weaver, a hero that sustains their team, a damage dealer, a high threat hero. You can just silence whoever you want. 75% chance with skill ups. With the Soul Burn, it's 100% chance. 100% chance. That is very good. Hurado has that, but Hurado, I don't think has the Soul Burn that brings it to 100% effect resistance. Yeah, 100% trigger rate. Now, the thing is, they're completely different heroes, right? Like, Light Angelica, yeah, she's on a whole other level. And now I'm just silencing, Landy. I'm just keeping Crow silent, so I don't have to worry about the horse. I don't have to worry about Landy with the skill number 3. And look, like, my Lilius is on a crit damage build, so I have some damage there. So she's sort of like my damage dealer in this group. And I wanted to try that out. I felt like, yeah, let me trigger a bunch of duo attacks and that's silence. Let's just keep on doing it. And the cool thing is that you don't need to soul burn, and if the target is silenced, you push back their combat units by 25%. And yeah, you don't need to soul burn to boost the chance to 100% because it is a 100% chance. As long as they have the silence debuff on them and as long as you don't get resisted, of course. So yeah, a hero that is not that hard to build because you don't need like crazy speed. You don't need too much of one thing. I mean, yes, having high effectiveness is definitely something you need a lot of, but you know, you're probably not like playing control, so you might have a bunch of effectiveness you're laying around. So that's a plus right there. And by herself, she can really like shut down a team hard. Now this right here is that's a bit of cleaving, right? We got Arbiter Vildred with Cerise. It's not like an Arbiter Vildred like double cleavers plus a Cerise. Like it's not that bad. Now it's a 3v3 format, so you gotta be careful, you know, like you're missing one hero. It's not the same as RTA, it's not the same as Arena. So yeah, the damage can definitely get high toward you, so you gotta be careful. Now if you bring her, she is like utility, she's control. Like she's a control hero. The skill nullifier is nice, but it's on a 3-turn cooldown. If they keep throwing a bunch of damage at you, then yeah, you might be having some problems. I brought Ruel of Light to heal, but she's a single, you know, target healer. She's not a team-wide healer. And to be honest, my Archdemon Shadow, she deals quite a bit of damage, but I feel like I definitely need to boost her survivability. Like the old build that I had her on, you know, much higher defense and something like 15,000 health, and defense could be like at least 1,500 because she's got high base defense. And I feel like she's definitely going to shine much more like that on a counter set, of course. But yeah, you can see the power of that hero. Like you can lock down a hero, like shut it down, and you can constantly, you know, silence their whole team. 4-turn cooldown on that thing. She's going to be cycling faster because, you know, the rest of the team gets attacked. So they will have to really focus her down. And if you're trying to cleave and you're trying to deal with this hero, they picked her in RTA and you already had to ban someone else, well, you will have to single target her down, take her out, silence her, like do something. But even if you silence her and her passive triggers because you do an AoE attack, that silence is going to be gone. So you could push back her combatuness enough, like Assassin said, but if she's on immunity, like it's a whole setup you need to worry about just to work on that hero. And then what about the rest of their team, right? So the other round I'm using, you know, Spectre Tenebria. I really like to use Troublemaker Crozet with that new ReZero hero. Like is very nice. Like she, what is her name? Elena. Let's just wait a second here. It's gonna pop up. I didn't play with her since the showcase. I did play with her, sorry, but I didn't film any video when I was using her. Emilia, of course, Emilia. Now, Elena, we have her in the game already, but for some reason I thought her name was very similar, which it is, Emilia. So yeah, her kit is really bonkers. Like, it's an amazing kit, like I talked about, and I want to use that hero. I want to use all these heroes in RTA. That's the next video. I'm going to showcase Light Angelica in World Arena. And, I mean, it's going to be a 4v4 format, so, yeah, she's going to shine more there, I feel like. She definitely will, because you don't have to worry that much now. You can stack those layers of protection. In a guild war, it's not the same. You want to bring Sustain, you want to bring a Knight, then what? The third one, I can't just bring Light Angelica. Where's my damage, right? I have to bring, like, maybe a Knight that is with high offense, critical damage. So here we got Arbiter Vildred and Tempest Rin on round number 1. Fallen CC, we don't know. She could be on a Bruiser build, so she could be dealing a lot of damage. Look at this, Arbiter Vildred straight off the bat with a greater attack buff, and her passive triggered. So we got the skill nullifier, that's really nice. And let's go and silence them. Let's go and silence them here. Look at that. Oh, man. Imagine you're fighting against a player like that has Light Angelica, and you gotta deal with the fact that she's about to land that silence bomb on your whole team. Like that is brutal right there, man. And they have skill nullifier. You're in a really bad spot. If you're trying to cleave, that is extremely bad. Like your cleave, yeah, has a high chance of failing. Now, I talked about Archdemon Shadow. Like she needs more tankiness. She needs more survivability. That health, yeah, her defense is high, but look at that. I couldn't land the damn debuff on Arbiter Vildrad. And when you have her on high offense and you can't land that debuff to kill him, and he's coming back to life if you don't, now I have to ignore him. I have to ignore him until it's Archdemon Shadow's turn again. So if she triggers a counter attack against another player, and then she could just finish off Arbiter Vildrad with her S2, S1 and 2 S2, that's terrible. Now in a Guild War format, like I didn't bring a knight in there with Aureus, like to boost my survivability. So my heroes need to be tanky enough. They need to have enough health and defense. Our Demon Shadow is definitely the weakest link here. Look at that. Like she got popped, and like that's it. Like I mean, it's too much damage. So definitely like Light Angelica, especially in a 4v4 format, she's gonna shine, and she's gonna like shine really hard. And she's definitely a broken hero if you bring her to like counter, you know, a cleave, counter a team that, you know, that has a lot of AoE, which means she's gonna be cycling a lot. And yeah, definitely a troublesome hero that the enemy will have to worry about a lot. Cleaving, man, is dead. Cleaving has been dead. Cleaving is definitely more dead now, like I said before, when that hero was revealed. I'll be showing you guys my stats and my gear at the end of the video after this skill battle here. But yeah, definitely stay tuned for the showcase of Light Angelica in RTA. That is, yeah, that's gonna be really interesting. I don't know how many times she's gonna get banned. I'll try to bring her against various team compositions, various playstyles. I'd like to try her, you know. Okay, cleaving, they might just end up banning her, right? So I might have some prime showcasing that. I might have to pull something in maybe Arena later on. I'm sure I'll be able to get her in there. They're probably gonna ban my Ruel of Light or another troublesome hero. I'll get her in there, right? I'll be stacking those layers of protection. I'll tank it up, you know, Bruiser style. Senya, definitely a lot of fun. You know, Emilia, Ruel, Troublemaker Crozet. I mean, it really depends what they're going to be picking, but yeah, if she's in there, she's going to cause mayhem. It's going to be great, but if they have a fast cleanser on high effect resistance, like it could just be an Angelic Montmorency with like 300%, 250, 300 effect resistance. I mean, that's it. Like the silence is going to be resisted, and then what happens is that there is the enable to buff debuff at least that can, I believe it protects the silence, because if it doesn't, that's not cool. But I mean, that's cool because Light Angelica feels very broken, but I need to test her more in depth. Quick review of her in Guild War, but I feel like really the 4v4 format is where she shines the most. 23.8% effectiveness. It's not the 27 I thought it was. That's for a 5-star hero. But yeah, her gear, her helm is bad. The chest is okay. I mean, it's pretty good for a free piece of gear. It's actually really good. The gear on the right side is very, very good. The Guild's Ancient Book on her, she could be on Abyssal Crown. She could be Siren. Like, there is a lot of different artifacts she could be on, but I like the souls, more flexibility, right? I can soul burn her S1 constantly, which I didn't even need to use that much because I build souls fast enough. So yeah, it's going to be better for a 4v4 like RTA format. But anyways, let us know what you guys think about all that in the comments section. That's going to be it for this one. I'm Astranox. Good luck with all you do. Peace out for now. And don't forget, smash that like and subscribe if you still haven't. It really helps me out to get the video to be shown to more people. And they can discover my channel as well. Okay, peace out for now.